So, familia, Angel Anderson here. I'm very pleased today to share a conversation I had with Laura from Divide Tech, a Tampa growth marketing firm. You know, it goes without saying that please like this video and share with a friend. Laura shares a really amazing Instagram strategy / funnel, plus how she made her first 20K before Divide Tech and how she made her first 100K in 7 months after she quit her full-time job to start Divide Tech full-time, and how she asked local businesses for money to create Instagram stories. So this is something really cool that I haven't recorded before. I hope you enjoy, like and share, and also obviously leave your comments and questions so Laura can answer for you. But in the meantime, here's the conversation. Enjoy.
Let's run it, bro.
I got a shitload of whiskey.
When I get back from Peru, man. I leave for Peru on the 17th.
So you are from Peru?
Yeah, I'm Peruvian. I came here when I was 4. We should turn this shit on.
It's on. It's on.
Oh, it is? Yeah, I'm from Peru. I came here when I was 4 years old. Around like when I was 7, my parents got divorced. My mom left my dad. My dad had to take on like massive debt to take care of me. It was fucking crazy. And like around the time like 2008, I was like in 8th grade, and I like kept asking my dad like, Dad, I want this. And like when I was a kid, he would buy me everything because he was just racking up credit cards and credit cards and credit cards. And like around 2008, when the crash happened, I was like, Dad, I want this new Xbox. He's like, I can't afford that.
Yeah.
And like everything I wanted for like years, he was just like, we don't have money. And in my head, I'm like, why don't we have money? Like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
And like around that time, I got like around 16, 17, I got introduced to Russell Brunson. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, what is this guy doing and how can I do it?
He started with something simple. He started with potato guns.
Yeah, potato guns. And I thought he was making websites, bro. So, and then I found out about this affiliate marketing company. I don't know who's calling me. I found out about this affiliate marketing company called Zeke Rewards. I don't know if you heard it. It was big in the Latin community.
You do any affiliate right now?
Right now, no. I hate affiliate because of that company. I hate it.
I'm a firm believer. I believe that every business should do some business owner.
I do referrals.
Yeah, but I don't mean it in a way that your 50% or more of your income should come from affiliate. I don't mean it that way. I think it's just creating landing pages to promote somebody else's company all the time. It's I don't know. It's not my thing. But I do a little bit referrals either to Amazon or through. Like Aweber is my biggest one right now.
Really?
Yeah, that's the billing script. But I do believe in affiliate. Why? So what that company did that you don't like?
It was a Ponzi scheme, bro. They got shut down by the government. I was getting $1,000 checks every week, and it was the first time I ever made money in my life. Yeah. I made $20,000 in 6 months. And I was like a junior in high school, bro. I was balling out. I bought my first car. My parents couldn't afford to buy me anything. And I watched all my friends get cars, and I was just like, shit, I got to do this for myself. So
that was what was the turning point? The affiliate, the income, Russell Brunson, what was the
turning point was the affiliate.
That
specific, because I couldn't figure it out. I actually found out about Russell Brunson after the company crashed or got shut down by the government. Because I was like on Google searching, like, how do I recreate the money I just had, and how do I do it again? And when I meet Russell Brunson, it was actually through Ray Higdon, which is another MLM dude. I don't know if you heard of him. No. But he's big in the MLM world. And then he through him, I find out about Russell Brunson, and I think he's building websites. So I learned how to code, right? I learned how to make a website, use WordPress, all that shit. And then I'm like, wait, if you build it, they won't come. Now I got to learn SEO. Boom, learned SEO, Google AdWords. And that's literally how I learned all my skill sets.
When was the day that you always been this hyper, or it was one day that you were like...
Nah, I was born like this, bro. Yeah, I was like, ah.
So you came across affiliates, Russell Brunson. What's next? You know, how you came in from affiliates to Instagram?
Oh, Instagram. That's like recent, like literally a year ago. When I quit my job at Cars, so I used to work for Nielsen. Let's take it back. When I decided to drop out of college to prove to my dad that I didn't need a degree to be successful in life. And at the same time, I go to work for Nielsen because they're the #1 market research company in the world. And I'm like, I got to learn something here, or at least climb up the ranks, because I was doing like websites and SEO and all that through Upwork. Okay. And freelancer.
Yes.
And I wasn't getting paid anything, bro, because my competition is in India or the Philippines where they don't value a dollar, bro. So I'm just like, this is cool and all, like it's experience and I'm getting a little bit of money, but it's really hard and competitive.
Yes.
So while I'm working at Nielsen, I find this guy on YouTube, Alex Becker. He's like a pretty big YouTuber for business stuff, like online businesses. And he's like, you need to get local clients for SEO. And I'm just like, oh shit. Like, okay, that makes sense, because why wouldn't they pay me $1,000, $2,000 to outsource everything? From there, I'm like still doing Nielsen as a part-time thing or a full-time thing, but I'm trying to do Vibe Tech on the side and go and get clients. I fail epically, bro, like straight face on the ground. Like I fail because I couldn't figure out how to sell. Like I just didn't get it.
Got it.
And from there, I run into Gary Vaynerchuk on YouTube, and he's just like, just do it. And I'm just like, okay, I'll do it. And I'm just like, but I can't do it by taking a course.
Yes.
I can't learn how to sell by reading a book or taking a course. I need real life experience. Yeah. I was blessed enough that my cousin was a new car sales director at Wesley Chapel Nissan. So I got a job at Wesley Chapel Nissan. I quit my salary job of $35,000 a year, which isn't anything, but it was. I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? And it was steady income to go to commission only car sales, bro.
It kind of forces you to hustle. If not, you're not getting paid.
Exactly. Yeah. And I was blessed enough that dealership had Grant Cardone training. And bro, when I got introduced to Grant Cardone, he changed my life with one book, Sell or Be Sold. Bro. From there, I did car sales for 6 months. And the reason I quit, the turning point, I forgot, dude, the car sales business is bad. Okay? Because like you get tied up in drugs. You get tied up in crazy shit. And I forgot the reason I was there was just to learn how to sell. In my mind, I'm like, I want to own a car dealership. Like, it's like I totally forgot about digital marketing, because I got trapped in this car sales world. Because honestly, to perfect something, you really got to brainwash yourself into everything and focus on that one thing.
And the one thing, yes.
Yeah, and my turning point there was when I got promoted to internet sales. When I was up there, like, I was checking out the website, and it was like the shittiest WordPress website ever. The SEO sucked. I went on SpyFu to check the competition and even check ourselves. And, like, I printed everything out, and I go to the internet director, and I'm like, why is this like this? Like, how much do we pay? They're like, we pay $9,000 a month. And then we have $250,000 that we spend a month on advertising. And I'm just like, where is that money? Because I don't see it here. Like, what? And so the general sales manager got pissed off at me. And he was like, stay in your lane. You don't know nothing about that. And I was just like, you know what? Fuck you. I quit. I do know shit about this. I worked at Nielsen. I'm a fucking digital marketer. You don't know that because you would have fired me if I told you that I'm only here to use your sales training. You know what I'm saying? So I quit. And I even went Facebook Live the day I quit, bro. It was literally a year ago, 2 months ago. A year ago, 2 months ago. And it was the best day of my life because I pursued Vibe Tech full time. I went from $0 to $100,000 with Vibe Tech in 7 months. So from the time I quit in March to like November when I hit 100K.
That's awesome.
Isn't that crazy?
What you guys focus more in SEO and ads, or
no? So right now, the only way I could scale to that was because I focused on Facebook ads, and that's it, in a specific niche. I went only after med spas in the entire United States.
Medical spots?
Med spas, like Botox.
Oh, got it. Interesting.
That's how I scaled. I got one service, one niche. I solved the problem. people overcomplicate shit, and I did it myself. You know, I'm like SEO, and you know what I'm saying?
It's true. You know, because we can do 10
So
things
much.
doesn't mean that we should do 10 different things. And that's one of the reasons I'm trying to focus just on video right now. I don't care about website design. I don't care about anything else. So how you went from MedSpots to Instagram?
So, Instagram, I did because when I quit my job, I was like, I need to build a brand. I knew I needed to build a brand.
Got it.
So that's how I got into Instagram.
Yeah.
I could have gone YouTube. I have a YouTube channel that has over 100,000 views. But I got that because in 8th grade, I was doing stupid ass videos.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I decided to stick with Instagram. I grew it from 431 followers to right now I'm a little under 5,000. And I did it all within 12 months, bro.
So,
And they're very like targeted. They're in Tampa.
okay.
There's not followers from India. Like, this is real fucking followers. Like, no bullshit type shit. You know what I'm saying?
So how me as a let's bring it home here. How can I as a video company use Instagram to build my brand?
Bro, that's your best asset, Instagram. So what you need to figure out is who your target audience is. Who is it?
Right now, so I was targeting businesses within 60 miles of Brooksville that do some type of online marketing, but maybe that's not.
That's like super niche. Like super niche. I would go after a specific industry.
Okay.
That's what I would do. Because then you can go throughout the entire United States.
I was trying to stay away from restaurants.
Fuck restaurants.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, I work with bro. The problem with local businesses to me, and this is a reason why we pivoted, why Divide Tech pivoted from local businesses and brick and mortars to e-commerce, is because they're not ready for growth. They're mentally not ready. The owner's not there.
So, and it's funny that you say that because when I moved, I started interviewing local business owners, and not to sell, but just to find out, what is their, hey,
You gotta test your market.
I'm moving to the area as a business owner. What should I know? And the last one, a great restaurant that we eat, and it's always packed. I went home and I told my wife, and I said, they don't want more clients. They're not ready for growth.
It's a mental thing from the CEO. Because I realized it within myself. I had to see Tony Robbins. Like, I figured this out like a couple months ago when I went to Funnel Hacking Live.
So here, car dealerships.
Okay.
I know you don't like them, but I have this itch that I got to scratch that I want to create a video for a car dealership.
Go for it.
So
you just got to go get your case studies.
Yeah.
So what I do, so this is my client acquisition process. I use ClickFunnels, and I actually email blast whatever industry I'm going after. Then it's a 4-day sequence, and within that sequence, I put the link to my funnel and the link to my appointment setter.
what do you use for the appointment setter?
Calendly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super simple. But yeah, I put the link to my funnel, and the offer that I'm doing is, here's a case study on how I got my client $11,000+ with only $500 in ad spend. So for them I got to capture my lead, right? They go to my landing page. They got to give me their information before they can see my case study. Boom, I already have a lead that I'm going to follow up with.
So you know what? That's a good one. A case study to provide us a lead gen. We're always thinking about, a quick cheat sheet of something that results instead of, a case study answer a question and answer a question about you. Like how you help somebody that is like them to,
Yeah, and during my case, I don't go straight into the case study. I introduce myself.
Yes.
Like, I'm an authority figure, right? I can dramatically impact your life and your business's life and your entire family's life, right? I'm a big deal. And they have to understand that mentally.
That's something that I have to step up to. I have to admit, I need to use that swag that you have right now, and I gotta own it.
Dude.
I don't know when, but it came to a day that I just said, fuck it. I'm just relaxed, and I live a really relaxed life. I'm busy. I got plenty of work, but I know if I step it up a much, maybe a little bit cocky, because I know what I'm doing.
You deserve it. What do you mean? Like, you deserve it. Put all your accolades up. A lot of people have problems talking about that. And honestly, I did too at first, because like as an entrepreneur, like my entrepreneurial journey, my whole family's always doubted me. My teachers growing up have doubted me. They told me I wasn't going to be shit. I was in fucking remedial reading classes. Like, I was not the smartest person ever. And I'm not. I'm just really, really, really good at what I do, you know? And like, it's crazy because I just take all my successes and I write them down. And then I create a document, like with all the successes on it. And then I just talk about it. That's it. It's super simple. You just have to sit down and like realize what your achievements are and what you want to talk about.
Before you wrote your first case study, did you just went on Google and wrote like how to write a case study, or?
No. I mean, I just kind of did it. I introduced, I didn't introduce the company, but like the company's name were all over the case study. And all I did was show the process, like how I started. Like, I create this landing page does this, and that. We create this Facebook ad with this text does this because of that, blah, 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 and then I show results.
So it's interesting that you said that, because one thing that I'm working on is I wanted to do a different version of a book, but it's only showcasing my clients.
Okay.
So it was mainly, for example, how I use this client to show, a behind the scene for this client did this for his brand, or how I recorded a speaking engagement for this client, and this the result.
That's exactly what you need to do, but in video format. You feel me? Because a book, now they have to go and order it, right? With a video, all I gotta do is give you my email, name, and phone number, and I get to see exactly how you improved your clients' lives dramatically through video.
So that was what I said. It was interesting because I could grab a chapter from
and
that and use it as a case study. But now that you mentioned video, because part of my strategy is to, if I do a video for you, I will say, hey, Laura, can I feature you in my book? And if you say yes, then obviously you're gonna get to see the information. But I have your buy-in. You have a stake in to help me promote that book as well in the future. But now that you say video, that will be a good, not webinar or pre-recorded webinar that I can record interview with each client about that video, and that will be
testimonials. Video testimonials are key, dude. You want me to share with you?
No, go ahead. But I'm a firm believer of video testimonials. I ask video testimonials all the time. I record them for my clients, and I record for me.
Yeah.
I'm not, but businesses, for some reason, a lot of businesses, they know about them, but they don't ask for them.
They're not there, bro. Like, think about it like this. I think it's like 9% of businesses, or no, is it 9 or 3% of businesses in the entire United States don't, or only make over $100,000 a year. I'm in that 9%. I don't know what the fucking thing is, but like, I'm a top earner. And then only a fraction of that gets it to $1 million a year. Like, think about that. Like, we're so above the norm. We're evolutionary hunters, bro.
Evolutionary hunters.
Yes, dude. Back in the day when we were primitive, we were the ones that went out to hunt and brought back the food. That's what we are. We're visionaries, bro. We see things that regular people don't see. People call me crazy. Growing up, everybody called me crazy. They're like, "Oh, are you crazy? You can't do that." Well, guess what? I'm going to go do it. Watch. Yes. Now I'm your blueprint to success.
So, what you were going to say something before we shift about testimonial. What you said.
My Facebook strategy.
Okay.
My Facebook ad strategy, guys. This is a multi-million-dollar strategy. Take notes. So it's a 3-step process. It's first step is origin story. Explaining who you are as a business, how, like your mission statement, kind of, but like, I feel like people sleep on mission statements. Like, mission statements are a big deal. Like, you need to know exactly who you connect with. Who are your people? Who are your tribe? Who are the people that you're going to dramatically impact their lives through your business? You know what I'm saying? So I take that very, very seriously. So that's my first ad. Then I put you in a 95% view. If people watch 95% of that video, you're going to get my second video that's all video testimonials. It's a Cursol ad with like 6 video testimonials about how amazing Laura is, for example. From there, if you watch 95% of that, you're going to get to my soft sell on whatever product I'm trying to sell you. You feel me?
I'm tracking.
So you see how I just like loop them in?
Yeah.
And it's only if you watch 95% of it that you get sent to the next video, because you're not a qualified lead for me to get there. You know what I'm saying?
Got it.
And like, I think that's so powerful.
Did you heard somebody talking about that 95%, or that's a number that you came up with, or that's something that you were testing and you said, okay, 95% or higher?
So I test between 75 and 95 when it's the first ad, if I'm growing audiences. But yeah, it's something I learned through like masterminds.
Okay.
And like just sharing with people stuff.
So, how Instagram?
Instagram, all right.
But before we jump to Instagram, I'm failing at the mission statement.
Okay. So what is your mission statement right now? Who are you trying to help? Oh, you don't know your target audience. That's why you're failing.
Yes.
So you need to really figure out exactly who your target audience is.
So long story short, I moved. So I wasn't seeking commercial video until started last year when I moved. And I moved in June to Brooksville, and I started doing some local, but I wasn't online. I wasn't marketing online. It wasn't until April 26th, so about a month, not even a month ago, that I actually registered the company, and I narrowed down, this is what I am going to do, and I started planning everything. And I narrowed down to businesses because I was just planning to just get out and just knock doors and just hustle in the local business in Brooksville. But I need to work on that. I need to work on that mission statement, because it's like
you gotta figure out your target audience.
Because it's the red velvet. It's like who I'm going to let in and who I'm not going to let in.
So, for example, I'll share with you my mission statement if you don't mind. So, Divide Tech is a company that wants to dramatically impact the lives of visionary entrepreneurs that have businesses from $1 million to $25 million a year in revenue. That's our mission statement.
So you don't touch anybody that is generating less than 1 million. Got it.
Not anymore. They're not mentally there for me, bro.
Got it.
And I'm telling you, this switch just happened, like within the last month or two. Because before we were working with local businesses, but my problem was I didn't have a contract, one, because I was scared that they wouldn't sign on with me if I gave them a contract. I was like, they're definitely going to sign with me if I don't give them a contract, because everybody else is just contracts. So it was lack of self-belief in myself. Second, I would fill them up so much with so much business that they didn't want to work with me anymore. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And because they couldn't handle it. And I'm just like, fuck. So I would go through clients like that. And like it wasn't client acquisition that I had a problem with, it was client retention. Because they weren't mentally there. Fucking go to Funnel Hacking Live and I realized I gotta go to e-commerce. The e-commerce people are the ones that are ready to scale. And they have the infrastructure ready to scale. You feel me?
I'm tracking.
Yeah, so that's how I figured it out. But yeah.
I need to narrow down. Like you said, go after an industry. I'll work on it.
Yeah, use like keywords. Like, for example, I use visionary, right? Any visionary entrepreneur would be like, holy shit, that's me. All the entrepreneurs are visionary. But there are a lot of fake entrepreneurs out there, man. Like, wantrepreneurs. Gotta watch out for those. It's crazy.
On the video side, so, and a lot of people tell me, hey, but you already made it, because I have a successful company. But it's like that company fell in my laps. When I started hosting back then, it was easy,
Oh, you're in a subscription-based business.
Yeah, well, I own a hosting company.
Oh, do you?
Sí.
What is it?
In Las Vegas. Well, the server, the company.
No, what is it called?
Data Viking.
Data Viking?
Yeah. So it just...
cool. I'm gonna fucking switch over. I use HostGator. HostGator.
We can We can talk.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we can talk. So long story short, for me, I never went through the business planning or the the lean business Canva, nothing like that. It was basically hustling in forums and building the company, then acquiring clients and managing clients. But it wasn't like now. Okay, now it's more. I need to create that red velvet policy. I need to, who I'm targeting, and I never thought about that. So the previous company was generating income for the last 20 years. But long story short, data backing, it was I started one in 98 called 5-Star Host. I sold it. 10 months later, I bought data backing, and that's what I've been in the hosting industry for
But do
20
you
years.
love that?
Oh,
Like, you can wake up every day and be like, yes, data Viking.
nope.
Okay, that's what I thought.
No.
That's why you're like, it fell into my lap.
Yeah,
But it works.
no,
And that's
it's-
okay. Now you're going after something you love, right?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay, cool.
It just it's my cash cow now. So it's just if I
And that's okay.
yeah, it's something that I'm good at. Like we can talk server and websites all day long, but it's not. It's like time management. I'm really really good. I'm tired of repeating the same stuff. It just
I feel you.
maybe
bro.
I get a reboot. That's why I stopped marketing websites. Just when you give somebody an instruction and they can't even copy and paste.
It's because people are so dumb, bro.
Okay, so we're sidetracking. So I am going to work on my mission statement. I am going to narrow and I thought I'd narrow it down, but based on your input, I need to be more specific to an industry. And once I decide, let's say that I decide it's car dealerships.
Okay.
It's one car dealership there that I want to target. However, and maybe this is the reason, because I don't have one. I am sending mixed signals online. So my last 3 sponsors were about productivity journals, and Drift just gave me access to their account to do a video about them. So it's still about scheduling software, and so it's not about. Maybe I'm still sending mixed signals. So that should be a hint that I need to be more clear about who I want to help. And I don't mind getting, I need to use a scheduling software. So I was using Calendly. I'm using Drift now. But the productivity journals, I use them for myself. So I don't mind talking about that. It just, that's not the business I don't want to talk more.
Don't forget about it. Just move on.
But like I tell my wife, if I'm going to buy the productivity journal and if I'm going to buy one anyway, and you say, hey, Angel, can you do my review on one and, hook you up with this productivity journal? Either I buy one or you give me one, I'm still buying one. I'm still using one. You know what I mean? So I'm hooking you up, but I'm still getting one for free. I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking myself.
Bro, there's a reason why you literally just said that. I think everything happens for a reason, and I think everything that we say out loud is energy that we put out into the world.
100%. I believe in that 100%.
And you just said you're fucking yourself, so you're definitely fucking yourself, my dog. So, take your own advice. Bro, I didn't even have to say anything. I just want to point that out. You caught yourself.
Yeah.
So just believe in yourself to the
so
point to move forward.
let's say I'm going after car dealerships. There's 2 car dealerships that I've been engaging in conversation. I wasn't. Anyhow, how I will use my Instagram to target that industry.
Car dealerships. So I would focus on a specific brand, or I would theme out your Instagram. I would give video tips on how to sell more cars with video.
Got it.
Does that make sense?
Got it.
So I would use a column to just do tips. I would use another column to showcase cars and the dealership if they're paying you for that.
Okay.
Because if they're not, you're literally driving them free traffic, and I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And then another column to talk about your business and how you dramatically impact sales.
So for somebody that is busy, and what is the best approach to either preload content
That's against Instagram terms of
I know,
service.
but there's still tools out there that
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay.
So I don't know. But
So
I'm
you
pretty
don't,
sure like
so you don't even use like a tool like Buffer that puts them on a queue, but you still gotta add them through Instagram. You go straight
on a cube?
in a queue.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
So this is what I do. I literally have pictures on my phone. So mine is a personal brand.
Yes.
So the pictures of me.
Yes.
Right? Living my life.
Yes.
Then that morning, if I wake up early enough, because like I've been slacking, but if I wake up early enough, I'll go into Canva and put my quote.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen mine.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, so let's show it to the people.
But you do it on your computer.
On my phone. Everything on Instagram's
Okay.
on my phone.
So
Everything's through Canva. I put these little quotes things, you guys see? I do stuff like that all on Canva, man. Like, and in the moment like that, because I think I connect with my people better when I write really thoughtful captions.
got it.
I blog on my Instagram.
That's a great way to see it.
Yeah. Because I'm sharing how I feel in that moment, and it's legitimate. I haven't pre-planned this. You feel me?
Yeah.
It's real. Yeah, dude. I love my Instagram. And like, dude, I use a Instagram bot. And I've had to shut my Instagram bot because I have this course that I'm launching. And my whole thing of the course is how to make an extra $2,000 to $4,000 a month with less than 5,000 followers. So if I kept gaining followers, I'd be screwed.
So what's the purpose of the bot? Just to follow people?
So this is my bot. I built my bot. You're a programmer,
Yeah.
you know. It's in Python.
Okay.
So what it does is unfollows people that don't follow back. It comments, and it's comments based on an array of different strings. It picks out one thing out of the array to create a full sentence, so it's never the same comment twice.
Okay.
Then from there, it also likes, it doesn't DM. I haven't added that in. And it engages based on hashtags. So the reason why I have such a targeted following in Tampa is because I made my bot only engage with people in Tampa. So the whole thing in my program that I'm teaching people is how to become local influencers.
Got it.
And that's a huge play, man. A huge play because, so I would show you, here, look, my insights. This is how I pitch business owners to pay me $100 to $250 for an Instagram story. For a 15-second Instagram story. I show them my impressions. I'm like, I get 24,000 impressions, right? And why? I want to share the experience that I had with you. And this specifically, I target restaurants. Why? Because I'm definitely not going to take them on as a client, but I want to help them, right? And I'm just like, hey, I had an amazing experience. And I would love to share this with my followers. Like, I think I could really add a lot of business to you. I have over 24,000 impressions. My following is highly targeted to Tampa. Like, look, my following is highly targeted to Tampa. I'm in between 18 to 34, which is your target demo. And I'm going to be way cheaper than a Facebook ad or a Google PPC. How do you feel about me actually just sharing my experience, tagging you in it, and having my followers come here? And they're 7 out of 10, they go for it. They're about it.
You just spilled the sauce on how to gain local clients.
No, yeah, go for it, guys. You need to make money. I give away all my secrets, bro. There are no secrets.
Where can people find you? You mentioned a course. Where can they go and look for that course?
There's a link in my bio on Instagram at Laura Egocheaga. We're gonna put up a text right here that says at Laura Egocheaga on Instagram. Link in my bio for the masterclass, which will go a lot more in depth about what I just talked about. I'll literally share with you my entire 12-month journey and exactly how I do all of this. The tools I use to prospect clients, how I reach out to clients, and the actual funnel that I use to get them to pay me on demand.
To end this, what are some advice for Instagram? You mentioned theme, you mentioned columns. So earlier you mentioned the third column will be me talking, promoting my business. The first one was about.
So it's tips.
Tips.
you always want to go educational.
Got it.
Because we're in the age of information-based selling.
Yeah.
And I just want to teach.
Yeah.
I want to help you.
Yeah.
Right? So you go tips. Then I would do case studies, like show if I wouldn't when it's dealerships it's a little bit tricky because I don't want to sponsor the dealership.
Got it.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I'd like to take pictures of the cars. If the cars are dope, they're exotic, all day put that in one column because now you're attracting also people that might go shop for the car. Now you're a lead generator for your client. You feel me?
Yeah.
And then the other one was you or your business.
What about other people that do Instagram talk about color? Do you maintain the same aesthetic of color that?
Not aesthetic, but I keep the same theme. I think themes are a big deal. So look, check it out. So each column has a theme. This one is just me living like my life type thing. Then this one is all quotes, and then this one's all Twitter stuff. But the backgrounds are still dope. You know, the backgrounds are still me. Right? I'm partying here. I'm at the bar here with a shirt that says, ask me how to 10x your business. I'm flying a plane here.
You fly?
I'm on the beach. I don't actually fly.
I'm going to start flying.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's dope. The dude, I met this guy on Facebook and I was like, yo, how can I get a picture like this? Because he had a picture like that. And he was just like, come on my plane. And I was just like, okay. And so I actually flew out of Plant City. And we went all over Tampa, man. It was really awesome. And he let me fly, which I don't even know if that's legal.
Who's going to stop you?
Yeah, exactly. The police on the air.
I like the way you said it about, it forces you to be more thoughtful and more strategic on what goes up. What's your take on stories then?
Oh, I love stories, man. If you do Facebook ads, stories are the most underpriced way to acquire a client. Like, it's ridiculous. And you can run traffic just to grow your Instagram. I do that. It's crazy. I love paid traffic. I love it.
But paid traffic, so I have to get my lead gen in order to justify that paid traffic. If not, I will be sending traffic to the website.
So for me, I think Instagram is a huge platform that needs to be developed. And I think it's worth it to pay for very, very specific followers, right? Because they are now my fans. They are now my tribe.
Just gave me an
They are now
idea.
my people.
So I should go and start targeting Brooksville.
Yeah, why not?
Well, I haven't done it. I created a video to target Hispanic businesses in Brooksville. That works.
That's very small.
Yeah.
You need to go big. I mean,
I
don't know what your goals are. So
my goal right now is to do 10 full 1-day sessions, 10 of them, 10 full day recordings, so 10 different clients. So that's my goal. So right now, the goal is to do a session for $3,000 a day and do 10 of those and 5 half-day sessions. That's my goal for next month.
Okay. So, but you need a specific. You would have to fly out if you do dealerships. So I get why you want to go just in Brooksville because you just want to stay local.
There is no so based on my research, the biggest competition will be here in Tampa, and the other one that is near me, they are specific to the safety area on industry and like big warehouses. They do video, but it's more for industrial. That's their niche. Nobody else in that area. Brooksville is still underdeveloped, so.
Really underdeveloped. If anything, I would come to Tampa with that instead of Brooksville. Because there's a lot of people in Tampa. Especially Spanish business owners, if you only want to work with them. Target them. Oh, you don't? Yeah, they're cheap. I don't want to work with them either.
I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't mind helping.
I feel you.
But I'm not, I don't mind helping. If I can help, I will help. But it's not that I'm going to go out of my way for me to tell you it's $3,000 and then you tell me I only have $500. Because that's what we're going. That's and I know that. That's
what type of company do you think can afford $3,000 for one session?
So, the last one I did was a cowboy. I went to North Carolina to record a So here is the deal. It's not that I'm just recording. You're getting the videos fully edited, and on top of that, so any video. It's up to you, however you want to use me that day. But I'm recording and editing the video, and also I'm giving you images for social media from that, and small clips. But the
60-second clips for Instagram
or smaller, and I don't. That's a bonus. So I'm not.
That's really good.
I'm not compromising to do that, because so I haven't added to the contract, and you will get 5 60-second clips, because I can't guarantee that you might be boring in that speaking engagement. But I will record it, and I'll give you as an add-on, like the pictures,
Bro, I would just go after celebrities. Fuck in local businesses. I would go after like not celebrities, but like influencer celebrities. Dan Bilzerian, like Wiz Khalifa, like they all have that one person that follows them around and takes pictures. You need people that are conscious about their content in the digital landscape.
So I've done tests, and when we plan, so when the content is planned out, we can record content for 6 months in a full day.
Yeah, so, totally.
Yeah, but a Cowboy was the last one that I did that I actually paid for 5 days. So I went to North Carolina for 5 days, and we recorded 218 videos.
It's a lot of work.
I'm going to Vegas soon, so I got a lot to think about now. You gave me a lot of. The machine is working. Is running.
Because it's gonna give you a lot of clarity. Once you figure everything out, you're gonna be so like clear and focused on what you're trying to accomplish and who you're trying to accomplish it for. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I highly recommend you listen to Alex Sharfin. You know who that is? Mm-hmm. Bruh. He's the one that coined the term evolutionary hunter.
Yeah. So link in the Instagram description.
Yeah, link in the bio.
In the bio. What else?
Nah, that's it. Vibe Tech, Tampa's #1 growth hack marketing firm. And that's it, guys. Have an amazing day and go kill it.